Well, is this thing on? I hope it is. Yeah, that looks good, I guess. Anyway, welcome to Racer Ranked WTCR at Zandvoort Mark II. Again, you guys are on a 15 or 20-second delay, but it is what it is. Welcome to Racer Ranked Online Racing. Figured I had some success with this yesterday and started streaming a bit earlier today. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little more races in. Again, I don't know why it's streaming in a non-21:9 format. Maybe that's just a limitation of YouTube. I'm sorry if that's the case. Maybe I'll fuck around and try and make some like stream art in the future, so it doesn't look as ugly when it translates 21:9 to a 16:9 screen. But regardless, this is what we have to deal with. Anyway, same shit as yesterday, different day. Fixed setup touring cars at early, well-designed touring car track in Zandvoort. Full field of people right now. Practice is going to be over in about 10 minutes, so we can hang out and chat with some people prior to qualifying and the race itself getting underway. Again, my apologies for my mic quality and all that fun shit. Not a super exciting... I don't have a super exciting setup. I run a very base level Logitech profile, or not Logitech profiler, Logitech mic, sorry. And we're really just going to hang out and run some races. Hopefully it's not a dumpster fire. Last night was pretty good. We mixed it up with some esports guys. Hopefully trying to do the same thing here today. I don't know when their season changes over. I'm not super well versed in Race Room. But I know it's not Monday. It's usually like a week or two, or a day or two into the week. And for the time being, we will just spectate people, I guess. Right now, we've actually got some people putting down pretty good times. Guerrera with a 46.0. Usually in Q-Trim here, you run high 45s. I'm down for a good water tour. That you are. So I guess while practice is still going on, I'll just cycle between the different guys on the track. I don't really feel the need to run a practice session. I just came from one of these races, so I've already got some laps in. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Well, thank you. This will be a really exciting race to partake in. I think it'll go okay. Unfortunately, I don't think you can look at like individual people's profiles while you're in the room, but just by the times people are putting up on the leaderboard right now in practice, I think we'll be okay. Do you know the race duration? Race is 15 minutes long. I'm not on the screen that shows the race info, but yeah, these are quick little sprint races. You put in just like a minimal amount of fuel, usually 25 liters or so, and you just burn the tires off for... It really only ends up being 7 or 8 laps. Your new video needs to be shown to the cops. Yeah, I agree, but like we're running into issues now where I think the mental health card is starting to be played, and I think his family's connections are starting to come into play. Personally, I think the smart way to go about the situation right now is for Darian to use his connections in NASCAR to see what can be done on that level. Because who knows, like someone from NASCAR's legal team or like a team's legal team that he stalked, maybe they'll pick up the slack for us. Or another thing is too, I'd like to be able to sit down with like some sort of law enforcement officer, not like a bail bondsman, but like someone who's actually like part of law enforcement, and explain like why stuff like this is so slow to be dealt with. Now part of it is because you can't just go out and arrest every single schizo. Because again, people are kind of shocked by the stuff that Jason posts on his YouTube. But like you have to realize that that's actually really common with schizophrenia, and I think I tried to stress that in my latest video. So if you're going to start rounding up people for just like saying crazy shit because of their mental illness, jails would have like a 3,000% overcrowding problem, because like again, this is so normal. I know it's scary for people to see in the flesh for the first time, especially if you've gotten caught up in slacktivism and want to post all this kind of shit about like, oh, hashtag mental health awareness. Like, no, this is what it actually looks like and what you actually have to deal with. Whores are texting me. No, Chelsea, you can wait until after. What was I saying? When you actually see like a serious mental health problem in the flesh, people aren't really prepared for it. But I would definitely like to know from a law enforcement perspective why this stuff takes so long. Because, like, I'll give it to you straight, like, if I called up an ex-girlfriend I'm not on terms with, or made, like, 10 videos about her per day, every day for a month, I would be in jail. Straight up. Right? And we all have, like, that one girlfriend, or if there's some chicks watching us, that one boyfriend where it's, like, you probably shouldn't ring them up, or, like, if you see them in the store, like, you say hi and you go on your way. Just because, like, you know it'll end badly. So, like, if a normal person was to do what Jason is doing towards all these people, to, like, an ex-girlfriend or, like, an old employer, very quickly they would be hit with a lawsuit or, like, criminal charges. And I've gone through Canada's criminal code, and there's a lot. Like, defamation here isn't a civil thing, it's a criminal thing. So, like, if he lived in the same city as me, like, he would have been arrested months ago. But for whatever reason, this just isn't happening, and I have more questions now than I did the whole start of this thing. But anyway, I would like to speak to a law enforcement officer, like, at length, to be like, what the fuck is going on here, and, like, does this happen a lot? Like, why is this more convoluted than every guide online on how to deal with, like, a stalker has said it would be? Or Darian needs to kind of let people in NASCAR know, whether it be a team or just NASCAR saying the NASCAR brand itself, what's going on, and be like, what are our options here? Because who knows, they might know something, right? Like, you got to think, athletes and celebrities deal with stalkers on a pretty regular basis. No, but I mean, destroyer. I mean, like, I'm not talking like I'm going to call the police on, you know, police hours on a police line and talk to the cops. But, like, you know, if someone had a buddy who's like, oh yeah, he's like a part-time law enforcement officer in, like, Texas or whatever, and just to bullshit with him on Facebook for 20 minutes and be like, why does this stuff take so long? Because something about this is not adding up. He's able to get away with a lot, which is just odd. And if we partook in that same behavior, we would be in trouble very quickly. Swedish guy in the, what is that? I think it's a Lada? Or it's a Linico? No. I don't know what car is leading the practice session, because this is not sold in America. The front end looks like a Dodge Challenger. But he's put down a 4D6O, which is pretty competitive. I've gotten to the high 45s a few times. Munoz is pretty good. He'll probably be front row. I don't know who the rest of these guys are, though. We got lucky yesterday when I streamed. When we streamed yesterday, there were just a ton of esports guys lobby hopping. It was like the front 6 of the top 6 finishers in one race. It was like 5 of them were like part of a proper esports team, and then there was me. I can possibly talk to someone in NASCAR, and my cousin is a cop. I can talk to my connections and talk to my cousin for you, or get you in contact with necessary people. That's really not a bad idea, because at this point, I just want as much info as possible on like how to deal with the situation. Even if it's just someone telling me like, hey, the cops are mishandling this and here's what should have happened by now. Because it just seems like he's able to get away with a lot. What could NASCAR as a company do? Basically, just their legal team would get in contact with us and be like, hey, do you need some help? Because at the end of the day, like a lot of these content creators that this guy's harassing, like Black Lives Matter and David Land and R3E, some of them are actually on the NASCAR payroll. I think R3E is technically a NASCAR paid influencer. Not that he's like a shill for them or anything, but like he's actually partnered with them. So if they came to NASCAR and were like, hey, there's this crazy guy on this whole YouTube sphere that you guys are trying to enter who's like stalking people. Could you help with that? And then maybe NASCAR's legal team would be like, well, technically you're an employee, and yeah, we don't want a potentially unsafe incident happening at one of our racetracks where this guy's like going and creeping on people, because he is still attending NASCAR races, right? Guys said they saw him at like Atlanta in July or whatever. And they could look into it a bit deeper and be like, hey, like let's actually try and get some sort of suit started, because our content creators / our employees are being harassed by this guy, and that's not fair to anyone. They shouldn't have to put up with that. Anyway, let's go qualifying and set a blistering time, which means I'll run like a 46.5. But anyway, brake bias all the way back. Oh Jesus! Did not realize this car comes with yellow racing gloves. It's like reflecting on the case of my steering wheel. Should have driven as Tom Cornell again. Anyway, green flag. Fuck me. I always blow that braking point. Because you have to brake basically right at the, right at the sector line. And if you're cutting hair off, you end up locking it up, and all kinds of bad things happen. Anyway, how's our opening lap here? 46.2. Oh, wow. We are getting fucking destroyed. Good, some good people in here. I hope we don't run out of fuel, because this is actually a decent lap so far. It gave that to me? Wow. Like, I straight up cut the track. Fuck. Oh, that was close. Bit of noise on the mic. Yeah, look, I'm wearing a not so great mic and I wear it around my neck. It happens. I'm sorry. 45.7, 45.9. Let's try it again. I have to lay down a heater of a lap. It's gonna be tough. That was a promising corner. Ah, it's shitty. Mouth breather, yep. Oh, you know what sucks is I was up a 10th this lap too. And I lost it all because I didn't have a good exit, but whatever. Munoz is right there with us, that's good. We have a friend to race with. And like according to the dash, I'm definitely picking up time. Like, we're not going to make it back to the line in time, but I'm 2/10 up, so this is almost a pole lap. which means we can theoretically challenge for the race win. So here's what happens when it runs out of time in qualifying. You'll see why I'm angry here. Yep. It just kills your lap. R3E is underrated. Well, I mean, it's just ISI, right? I mean, I guess I can run 21 liter. Like, I don't... We're definitely not doing 10 laps here. 10 laps would be like 20 minutes. I'll do 22 liters. Guess we should start the race, eh? Let's get on grid. Sorry, I was browsing Twitter. Anyway, thanks for coming out. Hopefully this race isn't a complete shit show. But you never know with these things. Launch control on. Minos has roasted me off the start. Down to 5th. Holy shit, why are people stopping? Already there's a battle up front, so that's good for us. But really only if we can capitalize on it, right? And that's lap 1. That's a mess in front of us. Wow. Leaders are side by side. Oh, send out again. I think you're seeing my problem now is I can't see, you know? So like when I get within range of people, it's just like, well, I can't really do anything. We have completely checked out from the rest of the field, though, so that's nice. I'll finish at least 5th. I don't really know how they're pulling away from me. There's just been no passing. Like, in all seriousness, just a really uneventful race so far. Okay, now we're catching up. All things considered, a pretty good race so far, though. This is what it looks like when everyone's good. Yeah, I have to do this, I'm sorry. Oh. He made the right call. Slipstream doesn't seem to do a whole lot in these cars. I don't think we're going quick enough. But, like, it should. Remember, Slipstream isn't like the NASCAR games where it's a button you hit. It's like, you actually have to draft people the old-fashioned way. And if it's not effective in the game, like, there's really nothing you can do. Marcel Offermans, why do I know that name? Isn't that the R Factor 2 guy? Like, the head of Studio 397? Or is that like a bot account or a burner account? Because you know some guys will like impersonate like Trump or like NASCAR drivers on YouTube for a giggle, right? Oh, wow. How'd you find me? Shit. Well, welcome aboard, Mr. Marcel. I have to say, I don't play a whole lot of R Factor 2, so I'm a little off the beaten path, but damn, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's cross over Munoz here. Is he gonna give us room? Nope. Nope. Maybe. Ted, you'll be proud of me. I'm not driving like a jabroni today. My inputs are slightly more smoother. But we're with some good people in this round. Can't see where I'm going. That's where the corner is, right? Yeah. Shit, he went to third and got a bit more torque than I had. He's going to play D, which is a good call by him. Front-wheel drive stuff is difficult. Just gonna take a better line through there. There have been no position changes at all this whole race. Oh, he realizes, Ted, but I mean, there's rank on the line and shit like that. Big send. Oh, I could have went to second, but... I mean, he's got a spot to protect too, right? Like, we're on 2 to go. He wants ranking points. It's not for a championship or anything, but a low rank will make people do insane things. Like that. Blow the corner and miss the apex by car width. Oh, might have a chance here. Where's the corner? There's the corner. No, he's gonna play D. Hello. Bonk. I love touring cars. I think he apexed too early there and scrubbed a bit of speed. Yep, just a little bit. The battle up front's crazy right now. Okay, I had a better exit than them. Here we go. Nope. Don't got it. What can I do? See, if this race is for the win, this would be awesome. Choke. Oh no, he made a perfect corner. I just don't have the torque to get alongside him. Well, that ended up being a really good race. I'm glad I did that. Glad I streamed that. Because that's what touring car racing looks like with good people in it. Like, I don't mind finishing 5th in that kind of a race. Oh man, the left front's done. Wow. What have I missed in the chat? Yeah, that's pretty cool. We had Marcel Offermans come up for that. Again, I'm not the biggest R Factor 2 guy. I haven't played it, but I do have it installed and I have it built so it's only the American content. Like if an American built car or track. Cuz like the way I look at it, there's so many sims out there that are based on ISI that like if I have everything installed, every game just ends up being the same and having the same shit in it. So I figured, well, I'll just have like for R Factor 2, I'll just have like IndyCar and like the Cadillac DP and like the Corvette GT cars. So that'll give me some sort of a reason to boot it up as opposed to just being like, well, there's all the same GT cars I own in every other sim. Oh, nice, we got a sex bot. Can I make you an admin? Hell yeah. Be nice to the new moderator, loveface.xyz. I wonder what happens if you do that. Like, is that gonna fuck up my channel? Hey man, he puts in the dedication, so he's a moderator now. Be nice to him. So we're gonna come P5 in that. That was a lot of fun though. I'm not doing an oval race again. Let's do another touring car race. This time I will try and run in the Hyundai. That sounds fun. That skin looks nice. It might, homie. I don't think you should have done this. Well, like, maybe there's no code. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't anticipate anyone would do that, so it's just a sex bot that like spams chat. and that's all it can do. But anyway, oh, here, I think last night I talked about this, but I don't like when it shows me this loading screen. So that's the guy that's on the camera on the stream right now that Racer promotes. It's odd. Who's in this race? A couple of the same guys, I think. Munoz, good. I like racing with him. Yeah, that loading screen will never not be weird to me. Someone asked if Kenzie's parents are responsible for what happened between her and Jason. No, not really. I don't think so. Let's put in some qualifying trim. No, that can go down a bit lower. That can go... Fuck you, game. I was working on my setup. Ted Howe from Pirelli World Challenge Touring Car B. Yep, that's that Ted Howe. This is an okay turnout. It won't be as crazy high ranked as last one, I don't think. Maybe it will. There's Lawson in this one. I think some guys might be lobby hopping, but we'll see. I hope the Hyundai's fast. Otherwise, I'm about to get fucked again. Why does someone have 25 kilos of ballast? I don't know. You are fast, okay, but be more careful. It is a hard circuit for overtake. I know. I mean, I don't know, but I know. I think people get penalized in practice or something screwy happens like that, but you never know. It might be like the server might have ballast for specific cars, but it seems to change. Aw, someone made a friend. Car setup. Did it save my changes? Yep, 6 liters, sure. I hope the Honda's fast. If not, we're gonna have problems. That's probably the view I need. Okay, we shift at 7 grand. This already feels somewhat quick. We'll see, though. Well, I think the shorter wheelbase definitely makes it handle better. Because through that Sector 3 kink, it was promising. Even here, like, it's gripping like a motherfucker. Well, I was 2/10 up, and then I threw it all away. So we're 2/10 up, but we need more. Instead, we lost some of it. And we lost all of it. Great. That puts us P3. I should probably try it again. This car handles a lot better than the Audi. Like, easily. I don't know where I'm going to find 7/10 of a second, though. Just a heads up. Fuck me. Threw it away. How's our new moderator holding up? Have they ruined anything yet? Wow, we picked up almost 4/10. This car's not too bad. Lawson just killed us, though. And you know what? I'm probably not going to get another lap in here. See, I took the inside of that corner instead of getting a run off the corner. And I didn't gain a whole lot of time. In fact, I actually lost down the straightaway. That was pretty dope. We gotta get the backup car ready. Bring out the backup car. That's pretty cool you can do that, though. Because in some of the Mattis engine games, there's like a hidden hand that prevents you from flipping over if you do that. That was pretty cool. I'm glad we did that in qualifying. Anyway, I ran a 7, but our boy Lawson on the pole ran a 45-1. I guess the Renault's pretty fast. That was dope, though. I'm, that was pretty cool. Okay, do not aggressively cut the corner, because you will roll. That was really neat, though. I haven't done that in this game before. Is Race Room's rank similar to iRacing where you just need to own one car? Yes. Yes, absolutely. It's good that way. I guess we're on 25 liters. The brakes and all that shit felt fine, I thought. That was pretty good. Okay, let's not roll the car over. Lawson on pole. Cockpit can be changed just a bit. There we go. Decent sized field again. 15 cars or so. How do you guys find out what you need to do to go fast in every sim, including setup changes? Yeah, it's trial and error. In a lot of cases. Like, you put in the values you typically know are useful, and from there you tweak. It must be due to latency, but, like, my starts are terrible. Like, Lawson was moving before the lights even went out. That's the grass. I've never seen Munoz this fast. Maybe I have to try the Renault next race. Where is P4 behind me? There he is. Munoz, no! Big slide. You can catch him, I think. I'm holding up the man behind me. So I guess cutting that is fair game. what I've learned so far. Cutting that seems to be fair game, too. Okay, he's not got to run. Okay, he booped me behind me, but it actually made me take the corner better, so I'm not mad. They're really not pulling away either, which is interesting. .46.4. Big send. You're welcome to move me. Doesn't really set you up well for that corner, though. Muno's got a bit of air off that. Guy behind me is not able to get by me. Oh, he's got to run. Will he go for it? Sure. Where is he? Uh-oh. Yeah, I definitely got to try the Renault next. Munoz is catching him. That's promising. Pulling away from the car behind me, though. He's having the same issue I had last race, where there's just, like, nowhere to pass here. It's kind of shitty. I mean, I'll take it, but... So he got to run. He does. Battle for the lead's getting really spicy. Like, Munoz is there. I can only do so much, but... So I think we're on 2 to go right now. It's a good corner. That wasn't a penalty? Okay. One to go. Leader, I guess, is checked out. Oh, wow, he really sent it. Hello. And again, with these collision physics, you don't even feel that happening. Like, was there even a sound effect? I don't think so. Scrape, scrape. Not clear. There you go. Yeah, he's got it. That was a good race. I had fun. I definitely wish there were better combinations this week. GR. Is it possible to fix collision physics? Maybe. That's just ISI shit, though, like, at the end of the day. Like, ISI stuff has just never handled collision stuff very well. Like, when he got alongside me and dive bombed me on, like, the final lap there, I did not feel it. Like, the car never got nervous. There was no, like, force feedback jolt. It was just like, oh, he's there. And even as we were rubbing fenders, it was like our cars were weightless, if that makes sense. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at that. Lap time wise, 45.8, 45.9, 46.0. That was a great race. AC, yeah, AC and ACC is the other end of the spectrum. You tap someone and they go like flying. Portimao. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, that was very good. Might as well check stats and read comments for a bit then, hey? I don't really care about my rank, but it's just interesting to see how it works, and you can check other people's rank too. I like how easy the sim is on my GPU. Yeah. It runs really well. I mean, I get a little bit of stuttering when there's contact and shit, but that's pretty normal. At least it seems like. Ranked multiplayer. I'm actually gaining rank from that. 1775.9. Could round that up to 1776. We are the champs. Yeah, instant points all over the place. I had a really shitty race this morning. I wrecked in the first lap. It was the first time I've wrecked in this game, like, bad. Who was in that race? Yeah, it loaded, no doubt, hey? GTR3, Bertrand Barrier. I think I recognize that name. Lawson kicked our asses, so let's see his ranking. Oh yeah, he's pretty high ranked. He's in the 2000s for a while there. Wow. Total races 646. That's not bad if in race pace we're only a tenth or two off. That's really good. Damn, 600 some races. Again, that's probably more than I did during my entire time on iRacing back in the day. It's a lot of fucking races. What's gonna show for us here? Portimao. No, there's only 5 people in that. Nordschleife, 2 cars. Another Zandvoort race that went off. Anyways, I think I'm going to kill it there, because, I mean, can only do so much with what's on the servers, and it's getting late for some people. In the European time slot, there's not a lot of people in the North American slot racing this game, like, at all. So anyway, thanks for coming out. It was fun. Cheers.